Generic greetings and welcome back once again to the Last Starship. Today's beverage is... Okay. Exceptionally hot, freshly made cup of lemon tea. Let me leave that where it is for now to cool down a little bit. Speaking of dangerous things, welcome back to the game. And today, class is in session. We are going to learn about radiation because previously we finished off the Stargate Phase 7 project, which was the Xelion energy cells and the Bidium capacitors. We also went through and did part of the mission for... Let's check our contracts here. It was the trouble with Tidlets, part 1 and 2 previously, and we've bypassed part 3, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Essentially, the Tidlets, after certain events, can form crystals, and it is that crystal that we need for the next phase of the Stargate project, Phase 8, which is a charged crystal. It is made in a laser infuser, apparently, and you need an empty crystal and a Xelion energy cell. Obviously, the latter we can make. That requires energy cell frames, which is Nibidium ingots, which we can... Well, I say we can get, but we don't need to get, because, yeah, all these boxes are full. We've got all these here. We are basically okay for the Nibidium. For the other stuff, though, we'll have to see. But let's go back over to the gas collector and follow on with the tutorial for radiation. So we are going to learn about radiation. Laser infusers are used to charge empty crystals with Xelion gas and will emit radiation to the surrounding area while powered. Install the laser infuser in a clear area and power it. So we'll go to install laser infuser and... Oh, okay. It looks like there's an area effect around the ship. What I'm going to do is place it... I'm going to place it in here. Should suffice, maybe? Like that, yes. And it says, yep, there's the thing coming along there, and then they're going to install it. We also now have radiation blockers, as well as, we've still got the lightning rods on this gas collector here. Let's set the laser infuser to use it to produce charged crystals. So we can do that by selecting it and going to charge crystals. The laser infuser is set to start making charged crystals. Laser infusers use Xelion energy cells to charge the crystals. Let's wait for it to begin charging the crystals. So someone's went over, and they are, well, going to activate this. So there's the crystal coming over. This is Ensign McDonald. They do actually have names. So there's Fisher Morrison, there's Nichols, Lawson, etc. Okay. The game has been set to a slower speed for now. Radiation is emitted in all directions away from the laser infuser. Click on the radiation overlay to view where your ship is irradiated. Yep, that's some radiation. All green areas of your ship are safe, but the dark areas are dangerous. Spacesuits will protect your crew from being irradiated. Good. Radiation spread can be limited by special equipment called radiation blockers. Install some blockers close to your laser infuser, leaving a small gap between the infuser and the blocker. Increase the game speed when you are ready. Okay, so let's go to install and a radiation blocker, and I'm going to place it in, say, the corners of this. Would that suffice? Maybe one over, I said no, say there as well. And they've got these like weird pylon things. Go to normal speed, and let's just see what happens when they install it. I'm hoping that the crew, yeah, in the spacesuits will actually deal with this. It looks like they are. Yes, that's fine. We're going to keep the radiation overlay on. Radiation blocker will lower the radiation traveling through it. This can only be seen in the radiation overlay. Yes, so there you go. We can see this has now blocked that. Your crew will become sick if exposed to unsafe radiation for too long, which will eventually lead to death. Okay, well done. You've now learned how radiation works and how to manage your radiation levels on your ship. Okay. So, we now have research available, quantum processing, phase 8 available, and episode complete, so industry rating and logistics has gone up, and also hydroponics. But let's go over to here, and we can see that we have quantum processing, which is quantum processor, wafers, compute grid blueprint, loads of stuff there available. What else was available on this? No, it's just quantum processing, and phase 8 is available. So phase 8 is charged crystals. So are we going to make a charged crystal? Have we already done that? And does the charged crystal emit radiation? Is the main thing. So we need an empty crystal, which we've done in a Xelion energy cell. Let's have a quick look around, and I'll see if I can find a charged crystal. I'm not seeing it, and this is not activating. I think they've just dumped the irradiated spacesuits around this thing. Okay, so yes, it is an empty crystal and a Xelion energy cell. So we don't actually need to make the charged crystals. We don't need to make it on here. We don't need to make it here. Okay, but that does mean something else. Let's go to the foundry. We're going to turn off the radiation overlay for now. Oh, actually, wait, I don't think I can. There we go. Radiation overlay, and we'll come to here. Over to trading, and as always, let's go to screensaver mode. We want a why is it such a blocker? Solar panels. Solar panels, all 4, confirm, as well as the laser. Laser infuser. So, we can't get a laser infuser here. Can we, however, make a laser infuser? Let's go with a laser infuser. You need rubidium capacitors, energy coils, processors, and lenses to make laser infusers. It looks like we're going to be getting those, but also another question is, how do we get the empty crystals? Let's go with, where would it be? Let's just back that up a second, and it is a charged crystal, like so, and we need an empty crystal, which is, rubidium ingot and a precious metals, so you just make them in the fabricator. So once again, it's going to be a job for our AJE foundry. Let me just go to installation here, and the solar panel, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and also cables while I'm here to connect up the power to the grid, because, well, yeah, that mistake. It's another day ending in Y, so of course I'm going to do that. Right, so we need to make an area that is going to be for the lasers, and, well, where am I going to put that? I could build off to one side. I could build, again, on the front there. It means dismantling some of this stuff and then just building down the front. And I don't mind doing that. We have, obviously, the space to do it. And this is just obviously a big brick. Let me just go to logistics here. Can you do it here, or do we need to be elsewhere? Yeah, we're gonna have to be back over. So it says we're at X35904, which we can see has the Artemis Toppingbury, Artemis Toppingbury ship. No rubidium storage. What a surprise! We've completely filled that up. Okay, so I'm going to head back with our gas collector, and we will jump, and then we'll once again set up some sort of production line and things like that. And yes, eventually we will have to go for some more combat stuff, but if we get this on the go, then once it's trudging through all of the whole sort of the crystals thing. Oh yeah, we do have one. Let's go to sell all, and we'll see if it's going to be from here. I'm just going to keep there it is. There it is. There's a charged crystal. So it was from the laser infuser. Okay, so I'm not going to have the laser infuser here. I don't think that is a wise choice. The radiation blocker, however, again, I don't know if I can build. Well, I'll have to be able to build them, I would imagine. Blocker, again, 0 on board. Okay. I mean, we're going to have to go for... I mean, I could just buy a ship, and I could just buy, for example, the Florence Bulk Hall here, and just have this as a completely irradiated vessel. It's not ideal, but I also quite like the idea of a ship that's, like, contaminated, and, like, if just putting it on here is just another expansion, which is fine. I don't mind that, but the idea of having a ship that everyone knows to stay away from, it's got, imagine, loads of stickers on the side and symbols, everything is hazardous on here. Make sure you've got all of the equipment before you arrive. But it means we can transfer things to and from here. It does mean a bit of an upgrade. The JMC mining station is just a bit too much of an issue. It just depends on them blockers, if we can make them. Let's see. So we'll go to here, and let's go for a blocker, and a radiation blocker is... Oh, we just need 4 frames. Okay, we can make radiation blockers then. Right. That's fine. I'm just going to double check that in the recipes. So we'll go for blocker, radiation blocker. Yes, it's just frames and then to radiation blocker. So the main one then is the laser infuser. The Nvidium capacitor is a bit of a pain to do. Processors are fine. We can do that. Energy coils are totally fine too. Lenses are good. It's just the Stargate capacitors. It's just a big cycle of dealing with them. But how many do we actually need? We need 10 Nvidium capacitors for an assembly, for a laser infuser. And how many do I need in total? I only need 10. Oh, okay. I only need 10 then to get the charged crystals, but then it's phase 9. What on earth does that bring? You know, if it was 100, then I would spend my time making more. But I don't think we need to. I really don't think we need to. Okay. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to have a little bit of a look at the editor. And we're going to go for hull. And the hull is going to come down and join up. And it's going to basically do this and confirm that. In fact, I'll probably go a little bit larger with this. However, it would block these if I did that. Let me confirm that, but we'll delete some of these because we can see they're having some problems with it. So it is erase and confirm and confirm. Has it done this other side as well? It really hasn't done that. Let me confirm the removal of those, and then there we go. It's now all right. That's weird. It's got 2, and then I haven't done that. Confirm that. Yeah, it hasn't mirrored all of it. Okay, that's fine. Let me just go back over to drawing, and then the hull, and then let's see if I can make it a little bit better in terms of its looks. So something like this, and this, and hopefully it's down the bottom. And confirm that. That's blocked it again. Right, I'm just gonna have to erase that, and that's now powering up, and that one's now powering up. Maybe delete those 2. Put the hull back in, like so. Then we'll put this other corner piece in, and then that's now no longer blocked. Okay, back over to flooring. And we will put in the flooring like so. We'll do it on the other side and confirm that. We do want some equipment, which is going to be a door. And the door obviously will go there, and there, and there, and there, I think. And we'll buy... Oh, I don't know if we have all available. Require 4. You have 1 incoming. You'll be missing 3. Trading post, that's 4 available. Oh, that's it then. Buy. So we'll build that in. Right, so we can crack on with the radiation-inducing system. Let me go to flooring, and I'm just going to... actually, where is it? Walls. Let me just put in some walls like so. Why is mirroring not on? Have I disabled it? There we go, that's better. And okay, so we now have the doors in and we've got the walls in. So what I want to do is go for the gas collector, and we will say come over to the foundry, logistics, and to the gas collector. I want to bring, hang on, I want to bring over, well, all the rest of it basically. Gas collector, we'll go to dismantle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. Yes. And then we'll transfer that over. So logistics, so the gas collector, and to the foundry we want all 5 radiation blockers and the laser infuser. As I said, I would make more laser infusers and things like that if there was a call for it. Whereas I don't know if there is. But we're going to go for the laser infuser, and I'm going to place it against this, say, back wall here. Actually, wait, laser infuser there. I'll go for radiation blocker. Oh, I can't place it on the corner. So I'm going to have to dismantle that and put the radiation blocker in there, then the laser infuser, which now can go in, then the radiation blocker in there, and there, and there. And hopefully that will suffice. let's see. I'll probably get the radiation overlay button once we've installed the infuser. Obviously, we have to cable this up as well, which will go like so, and then connect up like that. And then we've got this coming in, just checking the right, and yep, there's a radiation overlay. So these blockers have prevented everything, which is all good. So we don't need spacesuits. We will go charge crystals, which is empty crystals and a Xelion energy cell. So we'll work on those now. So for these, we want a charged... empty crystal, sorry. So we'll set that going, which is precious metals and nebidium ingots. Now we have a few nebidium ingots just lying about the place. They're just getting in the way at this point. In fact, I'm going to probably turn off the smelter from nebidium ore. I'm going to say let's go with copper, and we'll say on this one let's just go with metallic minerals, and we'll see what happens. So we're going to crack on with all of these. What else do we need for the charged crystals? It is hang on, it is a charged crystal Xelion energy cell, which is the energy cell frames and the shielded Xelion, which needs stable Xelion. Okay, we've got some of this. Let's see. That's stable isotopes. Where is our Xelion? That's Metreon. I think that's the problem. I don't think we have Xelion. Do we have Xelion? Oh, yes. I might have switched over to Xelion instead. Okay, that could be a bit of an issue. Let me go with, let's see, storage, and then I'm going to find crystals. Charge crystal, empty crystals. So I'm going to go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's more than what we need, but that's just for now. That's just for this stage. So that's fine. I'll wait until they've made this, so you can see they're now coming out. So that'll probably be all of the crystals that we need. So we're going to set that to nothing now. So that's good. So how many crystals we got? We got a total of 12. And in logistics, we can see that is probably the case. Empty crystals, we have 12. As I said, we only need 9 now. So once again, checking our recipes. So it is a charged crystal. We need a Xelion energy cell, which is an energy cell frame, which is again in there. So how many do we need? It is just again we need the 12. Well, we don't need 12, but I'm going to make 12. So we'll set those going, and you can see it's easy to make. And yeah, let's see, where can I put those? Once again, it's going to be another storage. It's going to be an energy cell frame, and there you go. And that should be it. They're just going to take all of this and move it over. Let me turn that off. You can see how quick it is to produce these, and we'll turn those off as well. So that's now fine. Once again, and that was the problem. Now it's, yeah, charged crystal, Xelion energy cell. Shielded Xelion and stable Xelion. Oh no, stable Xelion, of course. We've got the Xelion. It's there, stable Xelion. I'm thinking Metreon. Yeah, it looks like I don't know if we go back actually over to the Metreon stuff. But anyway, we need to bring those over, which means canisters. So we'll double check once again. So a shielded canister is precious metals into the canister, and again it is a total of we need 3 of these to make a canister, and you need I actually don't know how many. You need 2 of these to make 1 energy cell, and that means, and you also need, no, but you get you put 2 in and you get 2 out. Okay. Shielded canister. Let's go for shielded canister. Shielded canister. Shielded canister. Storage. Shielded canister. Let me just go there. And we'll send that over to the gas collector. All of these, stable Xelion and a shielded canister. That should be fine. We're going to go back to cargo. Storage, any cargo. There we are. You see we got a Xelion energy cell there. I think 4 of them in that bit. Let's sell. Sell. Oh no, don't sell the lightning rod. We always want a spare. Xelion energy cell. Confirm that. How's the foundry doing? It's producing. Oh my good grief! Right. Okay. You know what? I'll actually keep producing them for now. Let's go to logistics, gas collector. All of the... Where is it? All of the shielded canisters to there. All of them. So I'll hold control. And we'll see those move over. And then we'll see them actually produce. I don't know if it's best to dock up. Normally the... Let me just get gas collector a little bit closer. In fact, I'm flying towards this anyway to dock up. Truth be told, so there's no real big problem there. Let me just change all those to stop, please and thank you. Delivery station block. I'm gonna sell some more Nebidium ingots because I can always go back for more. I might regret this. I really might regret this. Actually, wait, logistics and go at the bottom. That's just a small storage container. Tempted to fly around and get more storage containers, but it's going to be easy to go to trade, selling, and then, well, what do we don't need that. I'm going to keep the radiation blocker. Nebidium ore we'll keep. Nebidium ingots, we got 1,000 of them. Yeah, we definitely don't want to sell that many. Let's sell a couple of hundred. Let's sell 250 and confirm that. And there's no storage for logistics drawn. But what's going to happen now is... Oh, look at all that! I didn't even tell that to dock, and it did it anyway because we managed to put it in the right place. Shielded Xelion is coming over, which is perfect. So it is logistics from the gas collector, and the shielded Xelion, which is there, and we'll move that over. I didn't think in this game we'd do so much logistics, and I can see why. I've seen... playthroughs of people where they can spend hours of the time just putting in like almost playing a bit like Factorio levels, like putting in tracks and robot arms and stuff like that. Yeah, these we're going to go for. Oh no, we're gonna have to bring it. We're gonna have to bring them back. No. It is shielded Xelion. Yes, the shielded Xelion goes there. So it is Xelion energy cell. That's right. Xelion energy cell. There we go. I'll just tell them to build all they can because it'll be easy enough. And then once they've built the energy cell, that should automatically go over to the laser infuser, and then basically start making those. That should be what's happened. What happens. But we'll see. Let's just go to max speed. Actually, no, let's not do that. Because research, I didn't set up some research. Let me go with begin research on this quantum processing. There we go. We've got time to finish that off. So I'm just having a look around. You can see all this stuff getting sold and moved about, which is all good. Loads of logistics here is what it is. So shielded canisters. Have we moved over? Let's go back actually. Gas collector, shielded Xelion ain't shifted. I've probably messed something up there. Gas collector, shielded Xelion, send it over. That's fine. AGE foundry, shielded Xelion, and they're making it on here. That's fine then. And we do have, I believe, oh no, it's all Nebidium capacitors over there. Storage, Xelion energy cells. Let's just say that. And then, again, the guys are going to pick this up and move it about. Because they're just waiting for it. I'll send the shielded canisters over. From the foundry, shielded canisters, the lot. Send them over. From the gas collector, you can see shielded Xelion's going up. Send it back to here. So now... Let's see. Oh, energy cell frame. Energy cell frame. They've used the frames. How many frames do they need? Obviously more. Logistics. Energy cell frame. Okay. Alright, when in doubt, brute force it. Energy cell frames. And yeah, there we go. They're now producing. Anything that's we've done too much of, I'll just end up... anything we've built too much of, I'll just end up selling. I think there's going to be a whole part of that. It did say there, we now have Phase 9 available, which is Warp. Oh, good grief. And, oh, then there's the charge crystals. Right, okay, so this is going to be more problems. Oh, yeah, this is going to be huge amounts of automation. Oh, good grief. Right, that's a future us problem. I won't subject us to looking at that for too long. Charge crystals, we need 100 for the next level, and then warp alignment computer, which is quantum compute grid, which is compute grids, which is tillium. We haven't even got tillium. I mean, we'll have to just go through it. Quantum processors, which is quantum wafers, which is tillium again. Stargate receivers, we can make those, not a bother. Nebidium capacitors is nebidium ingot, and actuators, which is frames and motors. And yeah, okay, so we can do all of this. This is not a problem. It's just the... yeah, it's just the process involved might be a bit... yeah, a bit of a... it'd be a whole thing. Okay, is this guy going to put stuff in here? Are they going to set that going? No, so we're still making the energy cell frames. They haven't moved the crystal. Here's all of our Xelion energy cells. Let's just double check the recipes. Charge crystals. You need 5 and 1 to make 1. And we've got more than that. More than that. Now, let me stop and stop. And I won't make any more. I'll just let that do its thing. But there you go. Charge crystals is there. Storage. Charge crystals. We'll do that. So now, they should be okay making that. Research-wise, we have hydroponics and drone speed and stuff. And this is stackable, I believe. I'm going to go with smart robot arms, begin research. I have a feeling that we would benefit certainly from doing a lot of more detailed automation, but yeah, we're going to have to just break it down and, you know, what's the quote that people might find unpalatable? How do you eat an elephant 1 bite at a time? So that's where we're probably at with the next phase, because we need laser infusers. So, well, we need crystals and laser infusers and the other stuff, you know. Yeah. Again, one bit at a time. One bit at a time. The advantage we have is we've got money and we have the time to do it, and we have the space, and if not, we can make more space. We don't we're probably going to run out of... well, we're not going to run out of nebidium, so I'm going to sell some more. Sell. There's the crystals going in. Nebidium ore. Nebidium ingot, should I say. No, don't sell a lot. Let's sell another 150. And what we'll do, we'll go mining for tillium. I think we'll do that. Undock and head to a colony. Why a colony? Because I want to go and get some more boxes. Some boxes for tillium. There's all the trade orders, so I'm going to just wait for that to go through. And for the Stargate, we'll sell 5 of these. So waiting for the FTL. And obviously that's more money as well. And we're ready to jump. So jump here. What I'll do is go to trading, logistics, 2 storage crates. I'll head to this colony and jump. And do a similar thing. Logistics. 2 storage crates. And then head to this colony. Actually, no, we'll NG5 because we don't often go there. Wait, I just want to check something. The astral temptress, how is it for isotopes? Actually, not fantastic. Let me prepare the jump back over. Why back over? Because we're now going to then prep the jump there for both ships. And every time we jump this, remember, we gain some hyperspace isotopes just to start filling this thing up. The foundry. Let's go for all 6. That would complete phase 8, so I don't want to do that just now, just in case something goes on. Logistics. Storage crates. And I'm just going to check while we're here. No laser infuser. No radiation blocker. There are processors, though, weirdly. So we can pick those up. That might just shorten our construction by a little bit. Solar panels, and then there's the last of the current build of the solar panels. I think the AG Foundry is probably like the most valuable ship. You can see this is full of stable isotopes, so we don't necessarily need to keep jumping around for these stable isotopes, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see then. I'm gonna have to. Do I need more smelters? No, because we can just change these out. What I really want to do, what I would do, you know, if it's difficult. What I would like to do, what I would do, if I were having the knowledge now of going through the majority of the Stargate project, is I would make this bigger, believe it or not, and have an area that is solely for storage. That's all it is, one big storage facility. And then have one area that was all just the smelters and manufacture. And wouldn't necessarily connect it together with the rails and the robot arms. I mean, that would obviously help, just to get it out of things. Out of like the smelters and into boxes, and that's where the smart stuff comes in, which we've just unlocked. I'm going to go now with compact robot arms, just giving us this option here. The people are back on board, so we'll jump over to the next area, and then once again we'll go for boxes. So it is trading and logistics. Storage carts crate, of course, and then we need to go to NG15. Why NG15? Because that is our standard procedure default location for the mining. So let's find some tillium. So we have tillium ore, unknown metallic minerals. You can see metallic minerals there. Actually, there's most of this place is mined out. Wow. These are all copper. So tillium, actually, in this location is... I mean, it's very doable, you understand. Let's head to... Yeah, let's head to here. So, did I need more cannon? I should have got more cannon shells. I should have got more cannon shells. Of all the things I forgot. Anyway, installation will be a storage crate of 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do for now. Yeah, I should have got more cannon shells. And all of these are going to be for tillium. Tillium crystals. Tillium crystals. Because I can't select multiple of them like you can with the other stuff. Tillium crystals. There we go. And prioritize crates. And then all of these can be set to tillium ore and tillium ore. And I'm going to go with storage. I mean, this is tillium ore. This place is all over the place. I am very well aware. There you go. So we're getting closer. Tactical. The cannons. Start engaging that. So we'll get a bit closer, actually. I have a feeling we're going to run out of shells. Let's get the astral temptress to go and pick up some shells up. And we'll jump to... It's always best to jump to colonies for this thing. The further this jumps, the better. Because it means you get more hyperspace isotopes, and then you turn it into stable isotopes. Oh, there's the fuel barge turned up. It looks awesome, the fuel barge. Really like the look of the fuel barge. Back over to the... Where is it? Astral Temptress. Jump this thing. And we're going to go with trading and defense, and it is cannon shells. Let's just get the lot. Thank you. Cannon shells. I'm thinking of more cannons, actually. Cannons, yeah, there's 2 more. We'll get them. And now we'll jump back. Eventually, we're going to have to go probably to an area where we can't... I think there will be a point where we cannot sit in this system anymore. We're going to have to jump to another area. Yeah. This has got loads of cannons in as well. I'll have to wait until it fills these up. Right, jump to the next location, which is the whole location. And then head to the Astral Temptress. Head to the, the foundry for logistics. From the Astral Temptress, we've got cannons. We'll send over to the foundry, and the shells we're going to send over 40, I think, will be enough. And there you go. And I'm going to pause it for a moment and tell that to stop mining. Actually, mining's fine, but gather materials, I don't want it to mine. I don't want it to do that. I want it to mine, because there's loads of tillium ore, but then I want the foundry to pick it up. So that's all good. That works. Back to the foundry. We are making tillium. Yeah, we're making tillium ore. Okay. That's good. Let me just go through this quickly, because I don't think it's going to take long to completely pick this stuff up. See, we're getting all of the tillium ore brought in. Research complete of compact robot arms. Let's go with advanced tracks, which is splitter tracks or track speed. Splitter tracks, why not? Again, I don't know if we'll actually use them, but here's what it is. So that's mined out, that's mined out. Oh, it's still saying tillium ore. Install. It's going to be cannons, and cannon there, storage, cannon shells, like that, cables, like that, and then tactical. I'll wait until actually... Put them all in, target that. And why are they not firing? I'm guessing they're just powering up now. Yep, they're powering there. Yep, they're powering. And we'll go to tactical and maneuvering and back it up. Just so I can get the cannons to fire at that. Actually, we don't need the cannons to fire at that. Why? Because the Temptress has got cannons. Like so. It's okay. Oh, and here's a new ship turning up. Hello, new ship. Oh, it's very spindly. It's also exceptionally quick. It's got 4 maneuvering thrusters. No, maybe... It can't be a maneuvering thruster on the front, right? It's got 2 engines and at least 2 maneuvering thrusters, and whatever these are. I'm not sure. But there's all the tillium. You can see. The foundry is... Looks like it's getting shot to bits, but it's not. It's just from the this thing mining. Fair enough. Okay. And once that's done, come on. I'll let this just finish off. I'm probably going to have to go for more boxes. Install storage crate 1, 2. Like that. So that's now done. And then we'll say tillium. Tillium. Oh! Sorry. Tillium crystals. There we go. I think everything is mined out. Back to the Stargate project for both entities. Because sell all. I won't get rid of the other stuff that I mentioned because we're going to be using it. And phase 8 of the Stargate project is complete. We've now also done 4 out of the 100 charged crystals remaining. And I think that is probably where we'll leave it. Didn't think we'd get the Stargate project done, but we have. So we've not got yet any pop-up as regards to the next phase. But what we'll do in the next episode, we will look at starting construction on maybe the charged crystals, maybe the warp alignment computer. I mean, obviously the computer is actually relatively all right in terms of what we need, because we've got everything we need. We've got the raw resources. It's just going to take time. Although, yeah, it needs refined Metreon. We got Zelion, so we do need Metreon. Metreon gas. Okay. That's going to be a whole new thing. We might take a break. We might take a break from doing that, or at least part of that, but that gas side of it, to finally get around to making another combat vessel. I'm thinking the bulk hauler might be the way to go. But I think what we'll do is next episode we'll fly around the different locations and colonies, see what's available for sale, and then we'll start basically putting together some sort of extra combat vessel. Because the only thing we have, I mean, everything. No, sorry, not everything is armed. We've got a couple of cannons on the Foundry, but this is far from a combat vessel. The Procedurally cruiser obviously is our combat vessel, but it's a very compact one at that. Power pack is a sitting duck, and the Temptress again does have cannons, but they're for cracking asteroids rather than defense. So having maybe a big ship with a big ship would be good. I still don't think we can go for fighter. Oh no, there are fighter bays available. Ooh, we can make a fighter. We can make a fighter and a freight type of thing. That would be cool. Fighter bays are available. And lasers, no. All right, okay. We can buy fighters. I think that might be the way to go. Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, we'll go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.